Okay. We're gonna have a short time today training. Basically, if we can finish on time with with the question and answer, probably we may continue with the Power BI anyway. Congratulations for Rume. Rume just got his BI now, Business Intelligence. Of course, Boomingo has already. So congratulations. And I sent a link to both of you. At the moment, if you go to the Sharp Bus, I have link sent to you. So you can get that and do your MDM. Okay? Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. I'm going to ask if I'm going to put some question on the chat box. So one of those, best practice question that comes for interview, and I want an answer towards it. Have you seen the question in the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Basically, Olubumi, can you read it for us, please?
What are the ethical considerations when implementing data governance?
Yeah, I need an answer to that effect. Very important. Do you understand ethical?
Yeah, that has to do with I think, does it have to do with data privacy? Data privacy, that is, organizations should respect and protect the privacy of people, of which data they collect and store. That means that's obtaining informed consent and giving authorized access to authorized personnel and ensuring that data collection and protection is in compliance with the GDPR of that region. I don't know if it makes sense.
It makes sense. Absolutely makes sense.
The last part is what I agree with her on. That addresses part of the question you just said. Making sure that the data itself meets the GDP requirements and compliance. But in my own view, in terms of what was that question? Let me look at it again. Sorry, so I know how to approach it. Sorry, I'm using my phone. What is the ethical? Yes, consideration when implementing, making sure that the data governance meets the what was that word again? Pastor, I'm short of words. Sorry.
Yeah, the question. Do you need the question again or what?
No. I know the question, the right word to use. Making sure the data governance meets the stakeholders view on or business view itself, if I can use that word, and making sure it's in compliance with the GDP compliance with data itself, and also making sure data is well understood before implementing it.
Okay. Rume, have you got anything to say?
Yes, sir. The question ethical, it means following the laid down rules. As
Do you want to lower your set or somebody talking there so that you can...
Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry, sir. Somebody was talking before. She has left. My sister. Yes, they following the rules, the ethical. That's the rules guiding data governance, data ownership, getting the consent of owner before sharing, protecting the identity and personality of the owner, and identifying the data and the owner properly.
Thank you so much. This question is always coming when you're dealing with... I know...
I think that's more of a
every
privacy and protection that he was just talking about.
where I'll answer it to that effect. Why this question is very imperative is that, for example, you are asked to come for an interview in a company, maybe defense company or security company. This is very, very important, and they also need to be doing some due diligence on you to know whether you are capable of following ethics. Rendo ethics, very important. So the answer, but not limited to this, is that organizations need to ensure fairness, transparency, accountability in data handling, considering the ethical implication of collecting, using, and sharing data. Nobumi was very, in fact, she almost answered the whole question. When they talk about ethical, it's more or less what all of you have said here. Yeah. So when women were talking about policy, privacy, policy, there must be policy guiding everything you're doing in data governance, a best practice. And it is ethical for you to use the policy. And those policy has to be transparent. In collecting data, you need to tell the person what you're going to use the data for, how long you're going to use the data, and how you will handle the data. Those things are very important. Is that clear?
Yeah.
That's the best practice. This is more or less a practical question. Okay? Okay?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Good. Now, right. I have another question here. Can you see it on the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Can you read it for me, please?
What are some common misconceptions? No, here's the chat box.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, what are some common misconceptions about data governance, and how can this be addressed?
We want to have a go. What are some common misconceptions about data governance, and how can this be mitigated against?
Accountability and responsibility,
Yeah.
which is ownership.
Yeah.
And this can be addressed by well defining everyone's role on who is or assigning or rather defining everyone's role on the parts they play on data, and whereby and which clearly defines who is responsible for what data aspect or handling.
Yeah.
The other common misconceptions about data governance is the fact that some companies see data governance as part of an IT issue, and that they do not know that data on its own is quite different role in terms of governance and setting procedures and processes and standards.
Yeah.
So for you to mitigate against such thing as a data governance is to re-educate, particularly from the very top, as to the importance of data governance and their roles and how the values it contributes to enterprises' growth, up to the very person at the extreme end of the opposite side, is to make them understand that with data governance, process and procedures will be is very important, such that their roles as a contributory factor will contribute to the very growth of the company.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Bumi, have you got answer?
Can I what about the fact that, when they talk about data governance, like we said that it's about data quality. Wait, let me say it again. The fact that when we talk about the issue of data governance, we only acclaim it to mean data quality and data security and that. But regardless of that, data governance is all encompassing. It still has to do with, it still has to do with innovation, it still has to do with regulation, even data lifecycle, strategy, even business objectives, yeah. It doesn't have to only deal with data quality and data management. And also the fact that it's a continuous process, because governing your data, you still have to evaluate it, it's an ongoing process. You still have to check if your data is actually meeting business objectives, and that's it.
That is impressive anyway. You can come from any angle anyway. But I want us to know that, please, the key answer to this is what Omo said. Okay? You can add your own to it if you want to go further. Omo just really, because this question comes, and when it comes, it will not come the way I put it right now here. It will come in a different form, like, excuse me, if you want to place data governance, where will you place it? That is what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you, if you want to place data governance management, where will you place it? So that is how the question normally comes. So, and what you need to, how you need to answer, say, yeah, obviously, there's always misconception going on about data governance, and one of it is this question you ask. So most people thinking it is solely an IT responsibility, okay? Or that, stifles innovation, education, stakeholders are promoting understanding. This can address this misconception, which Omo rightly said. When you have misconception like this, you address it by having more education, educating the stakeholders, those who have interest in the business, and promoting an insight, so to avoid this misconception. However, the key aspect of it, if you really want to answer the question, you could tell them that, you would like to place it, like Bumi said, like to place it in the business section. So that if you tie your program to business goals, then the value will be seen right there across all functional departments rather than IT department. So there are so much answer to this anyway. Depends on where you guys are coming from. As a matter of fact, you guys have already answered very well. So the answer I'm giving is not limited. So come from that, but basically make sure you separate this misconception of under where will you place, data governance management. In most cases, business objectives under the business. Is that okay? That is the best practice because it's only then when you know that you tie the the governance, you tie it to business goals. Okay, is that okay?
Yes.
Good. You guys are trying. So next question is, what strategies can organization employ to secure sensitive data within their data governance framework? It's better for someone to go first. What strategy?
The strategy is most well, as a data governance practitioner, and in my last place of job, the strategies I can use, I've always used or I've employed to secure sensitive data and within the framework is to ensure that process and procedures are well defined, policies are well set out, employees are trained, there'll be regular workshops, particularly as it affects
If you can read the question again, you will see the answer coming out.
Okay. What strategies can organizations employ to secure sensitive data within their data governance?
So what are the keywords there?
The keywords there is security and protection. That's to secure the data, the sensitive data.
Yeah, secure. That's one. What's
Secure.
another keyword there?
Strategies.
That's correct. Who can tell me the meaning of strategy?
Strategy is the long-term
plan.
And
long-term plan.
Yeah.
Okay. If something is not strategic, so it will be short-term plan, isn't it?
Correct.
So what's the word for short-term plan?
You've told us several times.
Well, if you're data governance manager, that means you're managing an operation. So that's word strategy is an operational word. Okay. So if it's not short-term, if it's not long-term, it's short-term. Our short-term is called tactical.
Tactical, yeah. Tactical.
Yeah, for short-term.
Tactical, yeah.
In most cases, it's a plan B.
Yeah.
They have military origin, in terms of how the West came out. So, can we go on now?
Okay. Well, you set out long-term, you put long-term plans in place.
Okay.
Such that
like what?
Either strengthening the current policy procedures that are in place, or introducing new policies and procedures that should be in place as a continuous development process. So
To do what? To do what?
To secure.
That's okay. If you want to secure data in your phone, what do you do?
Yeah.
You want to phone a friend.
Look,
Louis or
look at me.
You put in place the policy of training and retraining of staffs and members of the data management team
What are you training there for?
to work in line with the strategic plan of the organization.
Your strategic plan, as requested here, what is it for? There's a particular area in the strategy plan. What?
Secure.
Sorry?
To secure.
Okay, so in that strategy plan, you have policy. What are you going to inculcate or, kind of enshrine in the policy that people will work with in terms of security?
The last question, I didn't hear that.
What the thing is, I'm talking about security. How will you secure data, sensitive data? That's what it means.
Okay.
You secure sensitive data.
You want to phone a friend? Or 50-50?
This one, I think this one will be 50-50.
Okay. Olubumi, can you read the answer I have there?
Implement
Oh,
encryption,
yeah.
access controls, regular security audits,
and
post-sodomization techniques to safeguard sensitive data.
yeah.
You understand? Very important. They only telling you the plan you have, long-term plan you have to secure sensitive data. That's why I use mobile phone, for example. Because it's not, this is the answer to the question is not limited to the one I put there. You can use password. You can use
Encryption.
two-stage
No,
authentication.
you can, Pastor. Sorry, I'm just coming back. You can actually use Azure to do this as well.
Imagine. So it's very important. So whatever your answer is, put it there so that everybody will copy it. Okay? Very important. I'll give you 1 minute to that effect. Put it right there before I put the next question. You
Are you
understand?
talking to me, Pastor?
Everyone. Your answer, how you can secure sensitive data. Put it there. Put it on the chat box so that people will copy it. Because these are sensitive questions for interview. Short and precise. You don't talk too much. You don't need a minute to answer that question. That's why I gave you all theories on security and data protection, privacy and security. And the answer is right. Even I have more answers in those notes I gave to you people. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. These questions are given to you. Nowhere you can easily get them. They are basically drawn from interviews that are radically kind of coming out from everywhere. And the answer, at least you should have a minimum answer to every question.
My own minimum has a certain different level of access to data on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah, that's correct. That in fact with that,
I've actually responded to this question before on an interview.
Okay, you see now. So the next interview question here is, How can data governance initiatives adapt to evolving technological advancement? Can somebody read it for me? You know, when you read the question, you see the answer inside.
How can data governance initiative adapt to evolving technological advancements?
Okay, you have read it again now. Bumi,
Sir,
because time for interview very soon. So answer that question. What are the keywords there, everyone?
governance, initiative, technology advancement.
Okay. Now, what is it? One of the word that is
Initiative.
continuous there. What is it?
Evolving.
Involving.
Involving.
We can also say training in this one too. Training and education is part of it. As new technology emerge, stakeholders should also educate and train their data governance team about this emerging technology so that everybody is aware
Correct.
and to adapt with governance practices accordingly.
So simple. Most answers are in the question. Just use your brain. That's what Bumi did. Because at the end of the day, these are key questions that they will ask you, especially when you are migrating. And you need to also integrate data from different sources.
Yeah.
So that is scalability somehow. Okay? Bumi,
In one word, how would you respond to this, Pastor?
that Bumi, read it for us, the answer I put there.
Continuous learning, staying updated with technological trend, and integrating adaptable framework to ensure data governance remains relevant.
Did you see that? Hello?
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, Pastor. Yes.
Okay. I just want you to know that staying
That's why
relevant.
at work I keep wondering when all their e-learning will ever stop. It's always continuous.
I'm telling you, and I'm going
It's so
to.
annoying at times. I keep wondering why they will pay me extra for it, doing it again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah, because if you're not very fast, you discover that you will be behind time.
Hmm.
What do you understand by the word remain relevant?
To be consistent with what's out there and always going to either new or adaptable approach to adapting policies and implementing.
I just want you to define remain relevant.
To remain okay. To be up to date.
I sent devotional yesterday across the people. The title of devotional is remaining relevant.
I just remember.
Yep.
Oh, you're on the phone, sorry. I'll talk to you after.
I'm
Huh?
There's a noise coming from your side.
No, my daughter just passed the information to me now.
Okay. Okay. Amo, did you receive my devotional yesterday?
No.
Louis, did you receive my devotional yesterday?
Yep.
Okay, go to it and read the definitions of remain relevant.
Remaining
Just a
relevant.
moment.
Okay, because you're using your mobile phone, it'll be difficult for you.
Let me read it.
Yes.
So remaining relevant, it
Means
just simply means consistency, as you said, consistently,
in an
adapting, and applying timeless principles in ways that engage and impact the contemporary world. That is the definition of remaining relevant. So when you continue, if you look at the question is, how can data governance initiatives adapt? See the word adapt, okay, to evolving technological advancement is continuous learning, consistency, like what Louis said, okay, staying with the technological trends, and integrating adaptable frameworks, because your frameworks must be adaptable to the trend of technology in order to ensure data governance remains relevant. Otherwise, your governance and the management of it will be obsolete, be way behind time. And that is the reason, Louis, that you see e-learning all the time taking place. They want to remain relevant. Is that okay?
Yep.
Is that okay, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's quite clear.
yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay. These interview questions are grooming you up to speak professionally when you get there. Okay? Bumi, are you there? Read the question for me.
How can governance initiative handle data inconsistency or discrepancies across different systems or departments?
So who's going to answer that question?
Can governance initiative handle data inconsistency?
Don't forget some of the answer they are in the question.
Mm, um,
Okay. How can data go?
what about by identifying the source of this inconsistency? Like identify the roots. It can be about examining the data collection process or the entry process, or maybe the integration systems.
Uh,
So we find the root cause so that we're able to create a target solution.
I would say the data governance initiatives can handle inconsistency by identifying inaccuracy on the data spreadsheet or on data spreadsheet or from different um, data across the board, and also profiling itself by I wanted to use the word triage, by identifying the standards put in place, and which is looking into the policies set around all these initiatives to see if they meet up to the standards itself.
Good. Now, this one you can find it quickly in the first assignment, which I've given to Rume and Olu. I think Louis have done that as well. So when you look at the first assignment talking about customer domain, when you discover the inconsistency, and then you log on the issue, Why do you need to log on such issue? When you log the issue, log it
You're
on,
raising a query.
you bring a query. I say, then when you get it, you log the issue on. And when you log it on, so what will be the next thing you will do?
You look for, you recommend the necessary, you identify it, which everybody will see clearly what you are talking about, and put in recommendations
So
to resolve it.
you
And
need
also
to,
give it,
that word is very important. When you have a data inconsistency issue, you need to be resolved. Who will you address it to? Where will you take it? Who will you?
to the data owner
Data owner, okay.
or the
And
steward,
okay. And then what will you do next with that in terms of that?
give a deadline
Okay, that
on
means
when, how that, the cause of the root cause
timeline,
of it,
okay.
the
A root cause,
timeline, the root cause as
the root
well,
cause, okay. And what?
and close that the
What
timeline is
about
also
the
part of
dimension?
closing it as well.
What about the dimension of it?
Yes, the dimension as well.
The
Sorry.
consistency in any way. So what
Yeah.
about the rate? Critical?
Yes, if it's yes, we have to identify if it's a critical, a high or a low risk.
Okay, that would
If it's a
determine.
critical, then it has to be dealt with impromptu.
Yeah,
And
what
if it's not a critical issue, then a
is
timeline should be
everyone.
put in place to make sure that is addressed immediately.
Thank you. Okay, when it's resolved, you take it. You take it that it's resolved. Okay, very important. And that means I also need to send the first assignment to Ulu and Rome. Okay, very important. That is always going to be coming when you are dealing with CRM platform.
Okay, sir.
You have used data a lot, Louis, on insurance, and where issues where inconsistencies has always been there, and need to rectify them. Some people will do one-on-one with insurance. Later, they will go and apply online. And so many things will change. There's everyone address moving homes and that kind of thing is very important. So I'm going to give an answer to that as well. It's not limited to what I'm putting there right now. Okay. So you can always have so much to add to it. So is Bumi there?
I am.
Read the answer I have there for you.
Implement data standardization protocols, resolve data conflict through cross-departmental collaboration, and establish clear reconciliation process.
Good. The reconciliation process is what Louis had just said, and he made mention of standard and resolving. These words are very key and important. They are very, very key and important. Okay? And it's a best practice. Omo, do you understand that?
Yes, very well. Very much, yeah.
Are you people enjoying the questions and answer?
Yes, sir.
It gives us more insights.
Okay. And because some people want to go for interview quickly, I don't want them to be, I want them to be champions when they get there. Next question. Olubimi, how did you know I'm going to call you?
What steps should organization take to ensure ongoing maintenance and sustainability of the data governance initiative?
Okay. Rumi, have you got answer to that?
We answered this one the last class now.
It was even answered even within this period. It was though worded in a different form. We answered it even right now, not too long ago. steps organizations can take to ensure ongoing maintenance and sustainability is via training, education, ensuring that via training education, ensuring that KPIs and SOPs are met, and what else again? Just a whole lot of internal scrutiny and things that are put in place to ensure that these things are sustained, maintained without lack of due process.
Very good.
Hello, Pastor. Are you there?
Yes, it's yesterday.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even know that my mic was on.
Okay.
I would say setting indicators and setting up metrics and indicators to a reasonable standard to monitor ongoing maintenance and sustainability in data governance initiatives.
That's good. Good attempt. Basically, it's Omo and you have actually spoken about it. Please always remember to have that in your mind, the answer you're giving. And it's not limited to the answer you can see right now and there. So do we have a Bumi there?
Yes. That is regularly review and update policies, conduct training session, encourage feedback loops, and locate resources for continuous improvement.
Yeah,
That is the answer.
that's it.
Yeah, as at the time you get to this one, your data is now maturing. That's maturity stage, maturity and improvement. That's 90 days roadmap. Very important when it comes to this. And, you already said sometime you can have alerts, okay, if there's something going on wrong. And the system you have can easily, be used to, if there is any problem, it will alert you and improve it immediately. Remember this question, is very important. The next question will be, what are the key differences between data governance and data management?
Yeah, you taught us this several times. Okay, let me take a shot. The key difference between data governance and data management is that one is centered around the framework of data governance, how to go about setting up procedures and processes, standards and procedures. And the other one is data management, how data is being managed such that the professionals are in tune with what the process and procedures are, and ensuring that every aspect of the framework is being followed to the latter.
That's good. Louis?
Data governance, difference between data governance and data management itself. Data governance is the use of is how is how we use data, how data is used through the rule of law, throughout the whole structure of the organization, whereby data management are the process and methods used to implement data governance into the structure itself. That's just the two difference.
Thank you. Two of you tried very well. Bumi, how did you now call your name?
Don't know.
Okay. What can you see there? The answer to it.
I think I'll go with what Lewis said. That whatever I said is the answer.
What can you see there in the chat on the chat box?
Regularly review and update policies, conduct training sessions, encourage feedback loops, and allocate resources for continuous improvement.
I think you are reading
Yeah, I'm giving a different answer. Is data governance focuses on policies, standards, and compliance, while data management involves the technical aspect of storing, organizing, processing data.
So, that's what you said before, Omo and Lewis. So please know this, because not many people know the difference between data governance and data management. Not many people know it. I can tell you. Let me tell you, some people are trained professionally, but they don't know it. And when they go to interview, they just feel anything goes. They don't understand it. Why do we say data governance? And the next thing we're talking about data management. What's the difference? One focus, the governance focus on what? Policies, standards, and compliance.
Very correct.
So if you want to manage data in terms of storage and in terms of, organizing the data itself to be more useful, in terms of processing the data when you use it, having data quality initiative, you must consider the governance of it in terms of policies, standards, and the rule regulations, so in order to avoid risk and compliance issue. So compliance is very important. Policy standard compliance. When you can be very good in that data governance, then every other aspect will be so easy. When you are managing storage, capturing, and do profiling, do all sort of data initiative you carry out in terms of quality. So that is the management of it. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any question today? Do you have any question? Okay, let me give you the last one. Okay. Have you seen the last one there?
Yep. Yep.
So, who is reading the last question?
Kurume.
Does metadata play an effective data governance, and how can it be leveraged? Metadata.
I think metadata is the effective. Okay. I'm trying to just compose exactly how to go about it. Metadata in itself, you're talking about raw data, correct, sir? Am I right?
Right.
Yeah. The role metadata play in effective governance is a situation where data governance practitioners can actually derive their data from different sources, like a warehouse, like a data from a data warehouse, where they can have access to sources of different data, and through different technology, they are able to leverage, apply source data from this raw data from the data warehouse to effectively I don't know really, I can't put it in one, I can't make a sense of it.
Okay, do you want to phone a friend?
Oh, thank God, madam is there. Efe, join me, please. I think it's let madam try for me.
How did I know you were gonna call me?
God just sent you. I was going to look around. I just saw you. I said, fine.
So for me, metadata is the one that provides us information about the characteristics, origin, and the usage and context of data.
Good.
So, say for example, you see in many organizations you have things like names, surnames, location, date of DOB. So sometimes it will say date of birth, sometimes we'll say DOB, and then the various formats. Sometimes it could be year before the month, and then the day. If it's American kind of dates, but if it's a British kind of date, you have the day, then you have the month, then you have the day. The year. So it depends on the format that is being used. So it helps us to understand the context of whatever the data is going to be input in there. Once we see name as a metadata, initially our interest gets picked. We say, is it first name and the surname? Or if they just say first name and then surname in its different column, you put in the first name, you put in the surname. So everyone in that organization knows that when they go under that metadata, first name needs to come first, then the surname needs to come next, then the date of birth, DOB, is the next thing, so all the metadata are clearly defined in the organization. And so based on that, we're able to understand where it helps us to provide the information of whatever the origin is going to be. And it also helps us to, sometimes it can take us back down to historical data, and also the life cycle of the data. So you put in, you say, okay, if day or date of birth was used as day and month or year, and I'm looking for something that extends back to 10 years in the organization, all I need to do is to put in date of birth in 2022 or whatever that metadata brings up. Immediately will take me down to that archive stream. So that's just what it helps us to do. And then, of course, amongst the different functional team, it helps them to understand whatever data elements and their meanings are. So once someone in HR sees data from someone in IT, they immediately know what they see metadata from someone in IT, they immediately know what that data signifies. Thank you.
Thank you. What happened?
All right. Okay. First of all, you must understand. Thank you, FA. First of all, you must understand what is metadata. Okay. And it has been spoken, it has been, the answer has been given in a way to you. It's actually metadata provides context. Provide context. You must understand that. And information about data. Don't just get data. You must understand the context of that data. Okay? Life history of it. That leverages, it enables better insight, better discovery, and utilization within the organization. How will you use it? That's what matters. So first of all, you need to understand what metadata really is. It refers to descriptive information about data. That is what it is. So in essence, it provides details about other data, making it, easier to understand. If you understand data, if you have an insight into reality of data, you're able to organize the data and manage the same. And this includes various, attributes like what if I said the right time characteristics, such as title, author, date created, like date of birth, how do you create the date, file size in megabyte or in gigabyte, or, know where they are placed, and more, depending on actually, the context is being, created. So this helps actually to categorize, retrieving and using the same data effectively.
So, sorry, sir, if I may ask, the metadata, are they already structured already, or they are just raw data in their form?
Where these are information you need to get from data, whether it's structured or unstructured.
Yeah.
Those are information you need
For
to
me,
get.
it depends on the organization and what the data in that organization is all about.
Okay.
So if it's the NHS, you would have different metadatas. It could be date of birth. It could be heights. It could be weights.
Yeah.
It could be what are the attributes normally have in NHS now. When you go into and they weigh you,
Yeah.
they've put are you male, female?
Yeah.
But in an organization, it could also be what's the name of that document? Is it Rev A, Rev B?
Yeah.
Has it been sent? Has it not been sent? So you would have difference. Then in I think in the insurance company,
Yeah.
like Louis will always say, you would have the name, you have location, you probably have the person's date of birth,
Yeah.
plate license, and all what's the registration number of the vehicle. So those are all metadatas.
Okay. 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 That answers my question. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. On this note, I'm going to close here.
Pastor, you're tired already.
I'm going to close
Hello,
here.
sir.
Pastor, eat bitter cola.
Hello.
So, any question?
Yeah, mine is not a question. It's I'm trying. Okay, let me see. Still like a question. I'm finding it difficult to download and get my Power BI on my system so I
Oh,
can practicing with it.
okay. Can you share your screen with us so we can show you just now?
My screen.
Share
How
your
can I?
screen. Are you connected to your system right now?
Yeah, I'm using my system. How
Okay.
can
I would love
Share your screen.
okay.
Pastor, can you give them right to share?
how can I share my screen now?
Hold on, he'll give you right to share. If he doesn't give you, you can't share.
Yeah.
Have you got right?
No, I'm not seeing it, sir.
No, check on your screen on Zoom. You see share. Click on it. Yeah, you are now the host. Okay, click on share now.
I'm not seeing share.
Look right below where your mic, video, participants, you see share there.
No.
Okay, look on the top part of your screen itself.
Yeah.
You see share there as well.
It's showing me view. I'm seeing view at the top part.
I'm using a phone, so mine is at the lower part, but I'm sure about the top or the lower part, you should see share there to share your screen.
Just click on your name, then you see all the ribbons at the bottom. You see share there. Click your name. Then you
Yeah,
see,
yeah, share screen.
yes, you see share
Click on it.
I've clicked it.
Yeah, now share screen 1. You see screen, share that one. It'll take us to your computer.
This one.
Hold on. Yes. Now on your go to Google.
Okay.
Go on your browser sheet. Yeah, go to Google. Go on your browser. Yes, just click on Google on your web page.
I have Google.
Are you connected to you're connected to the internet there on your laptop, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, click on go to Google.
Chrome.
no.
Let me just.
Oh, are you on? You got what's the name? What browser you're using already? You're using Chrome on the other side now. I can see it.
I'm using Chrome. I'm using this other one.
No, use Chrome. I think Chrome is more easier. It's more user friendly. Yes. Now go to Google. www.google.com. Go to the search page.
Google.com.
Yes. Click on the search. Click on Google. The first one.
Yeah,
You're already there. That's Google in front of you. Just click on Google.
Okay, this one.
Below. No, come down.
This one. Yeah.
Yes, click on that one. Now click on Power BI download. Yeah, type there Power BI. Yes, Power
Is
BI
it
download. Yep.
just download or okay? Yeah, I've seen
Just
it.
Power BI download. Now
Yes.
click on that. The first one, download Power BI on Microsoft. Yes. Now scroll down. Let's see. Scroll down. It should be the first one. Yes, the desk.
This one.
That one. Yep. Or just click on download. Yeah, click on that one. And what's it telling you?
This site is trying to open Microsoft.
Yes, allow.
Okay. I should open it.
Yes.
Always allow. I should click the always allow.
Yeah, it won't cause any harm to your system. It's fine.
Okay, I've always been.
Oh yeah, click. Yeah, it's taking you now to your what's it called? Yes, now.
Yes, I'm always here.
Okay, open.
Yes, Ali.
There you go. It was already pre-installed in your system.
Yeah, but I don't know how to continue. That's what I'm saying. I've tried. I've gotten
Okay,
to
what
this
you
stage
do now
severally.
is okay, do you know what? Right there where it is on your icon, pin it to your desktop. No, come down to where the Power BI is on your there, right click. Right click. Yes, pin it to your pin.
Pin. No pin here.
Okay, it is already locked to your taskbar. It's fine. That was second to the last one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's locked. It's locked. That's fine.
Okay.
So it's there now permanently. So whenever you
I've
want
gotten to this place.
yes, for instance, you want to do anything now, click on Get Data.
Okay.
No. Click on the green one. It's fine. Okay, now go to the last one. It's fine. Go to the last one. No. Cancel. Go
Okay,
to the last
it's
one
okay.
by your right.
It's okay. It's okay now.
Yes.
So next time we are doing
Sample data. Yes.
No, you
Click
don't
on
need
load data and you can now have fun with it. Practice.
So this one now, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, let it be another day that we're going to have
Okay, sir.
that, okay?
Very
right.
grateful, sir. Yeah, thank you.
And it's going to be next
I'll think
Wednesday.
from here.
Next Wednesday, or if I prompt you to come on Saturday, if you
Okay,
can,
sir.
we have other things to do. Okay, so it's going to be next Wednesday. We do that aspect of, Power BI.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Pastor.
you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You need
Help us, sir.
you need a rest, yeah?
Madam, please make him correct hot tea.
Don't worry.
Sir, please, can we have the notes for this lesson? I've not received any note from the previous class.
No, as me as well. He promised to send us,
Pastor,
but
I
he
need to
hasn't.
The
triage
previous, the
this our
previous
classes.
class, the
Pastor, all
previous,
recorded,
the previous, hold on,
classes.
hold on,
There's no access to tap into it.
hold on. The previous class was Power BI. Okay, practical. You were then practically.
Yeah.
And the question and answer, which was placed on the chat box.
Yes.
There will be note for those ones. Like today on, it's on chat box for you to copy and to see. Are you saying you've not been copying them?
Yeah, I have, but I thought maybe there would be another kind of extensive note or something.
No,
Material.
no. Everything, this question I'm giving to you is based on the things I've already taught.
Also, I noticed you were transmitting live on YouTube.
Yes, so
can we go to the link and watch?
I can send the link. There's no problem with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yes, sir.
Olubumi, every
Yes, sir.
question we are asking is based on the teaching we have given, and you got need for them.
True.
So, and I'm only deriving question from the note for you people. And Power BI is a practical, that's what we said, download Power BI. Just go alongside your already training. Okay? There is only one thing I will send to you first, and then the other one will be the second assignment. I discovered that few people who have got strength on those aspects because they have done that assignment, which I will send to this cohort. Is that okay?
Correct. Thank you.
Okay. Is that okay, Bumi?
Okay.
Okay, if you have any other question, please, if you have any other question, do not hesitate to ask me. If you're not clear with anything, let me know.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Because I'm moving very fast with some of you who want to go for interview. That's why I have to bring all these things in as well. Okay. Thank
Hello,
you.
sir.
Yeah.
Our foundational classes, you promised to send us the notes, like the video, the recording, so that we can get abreast. But you've not sent that. I think that's what she was asking.
I sent my, are you saying you never received the literature for the classes?
No, I've never received any.
Okay, but other people have received. So you need to send your email and I will forward all the things I've sent to other people.
Okay, sir. I will do that.
Very important.
Yeah.
And it's topic by topic.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I will do that now.
Okay. You understand?
So when I send
all the notes I give to you people is based on the curriculum, and I have them. But however, if you're not clear with anyone, let me know. I've also sent a link to you now, and Bumi, have you collected the link I sent across now?
At the beginning of the class or another
Yes.
one?
Yeah, you can stop sharing now.
Okay, I can stop the sharing now.
Yes, please.
How do I stop? Okay.
Well, if you don't stop, I will close it here, so it will be okay.
I've stopped.
Yeah, Bumi, have you got the link I sent?
The one for MD.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Good.
The one you sent at the beginning of the class, sir?
That's correct for the both of you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll see you when I see you. Okay?
Yes, I'm sending my email now.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, today, sir.
I have the link. I have the link of this of every training. It's on YouTube. So on request, I will send.
On request, Pastor Sendo, please.
Yeah,
On request, let me start booking.
Yeah, I know when I
There are
saw
some old materials I'm looking for.
so if I say on request, I know why I'm saying that now. At least
Okay,
somebody
no,
should
I understand your language.
Okay, all right now.
I would like the link too.
Okay.
I would, sir.
Okay, when I say on request, people know what I mean. I speak
Yes, sir.
better. Okay, now bye now.
Yeah, today, sir. Take good care of yourself.
Today, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye.